Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is for the week of January 28th to February 3rd. Okay, I have to be honest, I was actually tickled by this reading because it's so off the wall and different from what I have been doing. And as I was dealing the deck, I had an impression on this card, and now as I read through, as I looked at the cards and all of that good stuff, I feel like it's on the money. So it's so different that I had to question. All right, so let's take a look. Now, Aquarius, you are having trouble. I'm going to write this down right now. It might not become the title, but okay, we'll see. Okay, all right, so let's continue. So Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. What I'm seeing here is just sex, okay? I'm just gonna say that your angels are coming in to temper you. I believe that perhaps this is a continuation from last week's reading. So because we channelers, we just channel what comes through for the audience, the viewers. Sometimes the messages for each week are designed to reach different viewers, different Aquarius viewers, for example. But this week I feel like it's continuing from last week. Last week, just to give you a heads up, the reading for Aquarius talked about being in a divine assignment, like straight up. And this continues. I'm just going to say long and short of it. Good night. Aquarians, your angels are saying you need to stop having sex and stay focused on what's going on. Now, what does that mean for cross watchers? Before you get nervous and all that about your honey buns, this means that imagine having a trainer, let's say a young Padawan or a young Kung Fu person or initiate or whatnot, going through this rigorous training that is designed for them to transform in and out for something big in the rest of their lifetime. They're literally training and they can't get their head in the game. Their trainer is like, dude, you need to stop thinking about dating and girls and all this right now. I need you to stay focused. Okay, imagine that high school football student who's training for college, or that Olympic person training to be in the Olympics. Their trainers are on them like white on rice. And so and so this is for you, okay, Aquarians. Okay, so let's jump in. So Aquarius, what I'm seeing is that you are thinking about coupling up. You have relationships on your mind, hardcore. Look at this. Two cards about being happy and merrymaking and excuse me, and being coupled and being in a relationship with that special somebody. You're just dreaming, thinking and just dreaming. I didn't put these cards out, but I usually do like to check the top of the deck and the bottom of the deck just to see what other energies are underlying and crowning. I mean, dear God, love, making an offer of love, having fun, and just being merry and just being in love. So this Aquarius, you have got love on your mind. Dear God, I haven't seen so many love cups in one reading. I think any other of the signs would give their right arm to have that on their plate. Anyway, but at the same time, I see this. I see you worried about your future and worried about what you're supposed to be doing. Now, directly under that is your spirit guide. Literally, the angels, they're coming in, they're like, no. And see, this guy is about to put this heavy block on the top of this rose. He's like, no. You don't even need to be doing that. You need to stay focused on your life. We are in the middle of training, sir. That is exactly, or ma'am, that is exactly what I'm getting. Okay? So for some of you, for some of you, okay, how can I say this? if you're an Aquarian and you are attracted to this video, you are going through a moment in your life where you are literally being guided. You are at training. Even though it looks like you're walking amongst the rest of us in the same earthly plane, you are being trained for something very specific. I'm picking up extraterrestrial energy here. So for those of you who may not know this, we all look like well, what can I say? Humans, because we've incarnated into a human body. However, it does not mean that we do not receive training for or from extraterrestrials. It does not mean that we're not training for something that could be extraterrestrial or something to be used off-world in the future, or maybe we're bringing in something from, you know, it's there's a myriad of things. It's amazing. Okay, so this person, this Aquarius that I'm reading for, is receiving information during this training. Look at this. The minute I pulled this card out, now, we all know this looks like the indecision card, but not for me in this reading. In this reading, this Aquarian is this young Padawan training to be a Jedi master, or this young kid training to become a Kung Fu master, or just something. This person's in training for something. Now, the training is coming from beyond. Okay, so that's why you are on divine assignment, and you are literally receiving information from what we people here on Earth, based on where we are in this time and space, we would perceive of as being extraterrestrial, right? This is that you, Aquarius, and look at all of this information coming into you. Do you really think that if you are being trained at this time, it's not going to be forever? Last week I told you you're 3/4 of the way for this training. It maybe you can't wait and you're just thinking about hooking up and being with people. I don't know. But if you think that your trainers are going to, here's your trainer, sit here and watch you throw everything away for the sake of love and amour, think again, because they're about to put the squash on this, okay? I'm sorry. I know some of you are like, aw, and it tickles me a little bit. It comes across as a little funny if you can feel the energy. They're like, listen, this isn't going to go down anymore. From what I'm seeing here, usually I go into the story, but I'm going to go straight into what I'm seeing here. So listen up. The angels are saying you are being too immature with your sexuality. They're saying, okay? Way too immature with your sexuality. And they're literally like, keep it closed. That's the way they're coming through. Here's you, here's the flower, and we all know what that means, okay? And you're just like playing around with this. If you're cross-watching, please don't get all in a tizzy. It doesn't mean your honey bun is out there doing God knows what, right? This could simply be what's on their mind, what they want, what's coming up. Maybe they're craving it because they haven't had it in a long time. We don't know. But for some of you, this definitely is coming through, that you are having it. For some of you, you are having it. And if that resonates with you and you know who you are, your angels are saying, stop it, okay? Because here I'm seeing STDs, okay? So for those of you who are out there and you are doing a lot, and you are an Aquarius, or if you just happen to be attracted to this video, whether you're Aquarius or not, and this is you, this message is for you. They're saying that you have to curb it, okay? Because there's sexual, you are at risk for an STD, okay? Look at what's coming through. Being immature in your sexuality, wild oats, sowing your oats, hornbeam, freshening up your life. I don't even want to tell you what this looks like, okay, as the energy is superimposed onto there. You can do it. So literally the guides are stepping in to say, yes, you need to curb your sexual appetites, okay? Curb your sexual appetites. They're showing you, hey, if you need something, self-love is the way to go. All right? So I'm sorry if that offends anybody, if you have any religious, pinnings or whatever. Self-love is the way to go. Get over it. All right? And they're saying if you need to abstain, just do whatever else, do that. So again, now we're coming back into this trainer energy, saying you need to stay focused on what you're doing right now. Okay, so stay out of the sex path. For some of you, all of you are going through a training if you're attracted to this video, but for some of you, you are actively engaging in sex that is going to have negative outcomes for you because of the sheer amounts of it. And for the others of you, you are just completely starved and this is all that's on your mind. Okay, so they're literally saying you need to curb it. All right, cross watchers, it's not coming through as to which one your person is, so please don't get into fear and think yours is the one that's all over the place. Okay, could be just that they're starved. All right, so here's the story that Spirit is showing me. Again, right now Aquarians are going through a deep training that is extraterrestrial in origin. Okay, this is a training that is coming straight in through to them, so they need to stay focused. All right, so cross watchers, if you are trying to get into your person's path, like, hey, notice me, please be mindful, because their guardians are stepping in right now, and you don't want them to have to forcibly create this separation for you. So if you're cross watching and you are trying to connect and it's not happening right now, there's a reason why, and this is because this person is busy. Not just busy like in our earthly stuff, but busy like they're literally receiving information. Here it is again. They're literally receiving information from beyond. Okay, so let's let that information get in and sink in. As for you Aquarians, what I'm seeing here is that you are working on something, right? And you are working on something that is going to, you're being trained for something bigger that is going to materialize in your future. Now again, they're showing that you are almost there where you can once again have your life and have your human freedoms and all this and that. But remember, you have made a contract, Aquarius, to receive these downloads, and that requires you, this is the lecture you're getting, that requires you to be in the mind state that you need to be in. So cross watchers, they're saying please respect that. This is a time where they need to buckle down. Okay, so no more gallivanting and doing so much. What else? So so you're being presented with a lot of information, Aquarians, that you are going to need in the future. Okay, I see that right now in this card, it's the Death card, but please disregard that, meaning the energy that's being superimposed. If you look at the person at the bottom right, that's you, Aquarius. You are in this amorous state of mind, like literally at the top of this person's head there you see two peaks that's coming across as twin flame. For some of you guys, this is a twin flame relationship, so we understand the magnetism the angels are saying, but you're twins at school. Okay, you're twins at school right now, so let them do their thing. But this Aquarius, you are having trouble. I mean, I'm not laughing, but it's literally the energy that I'm feeling. It just seems kind of funny. Yes, you're like, I need love. Will you marry me? Anybody? I mean, you know, I'm seeing that, and this person is wanting to connect. They definitely want to connect. You can see it. They're going through the motions, but Spirit is literally putting the kibosh on it. All right, so and there's putting the kibosh also on this sexuality, because hypersexuality is going to lead to ruin. Okay, on a serious note, this is contract work. When we come in, we have different contracts with different people. Right now, you are living out a divine contract to receive this training for the sake of something bigger that's going to involve other people down the line, and that will, you know, bring things through to this earth. Now, as you could see here in this card, Aquarian, you don't want to do this. You're like, I don't want to. I just want to be out there having fun and being myself and partying and enjoying life and newness and And Mom, why do I have to do this? That's because you have to, and it's just what it is. Now, I've picked up this frustration again from Aquarius in the past with respect to this same reading, and it's the same. So again, please, cross watchers, if you're like, where's my partner? It's because they don't want to be separated. They just have to be, literally. All right. I'm also seeing that Aquarius, you have been making headway on this training, that you're being put through. You're making headway in spiritual rewards, in setting things up for the future, in acquiring mind states and mental states that are needed for the future, and for receiving information from beyond. And so you're almost there again. You're like 3/5 of the way. Last week's reading revealed that. So let's just stay focused on whatever it is you need to do. For some of you, you may be away at school. You may be at school physically. Okay, I'm hearing taking turns at something. I don't really know what that means. Taking turns at being at school. Maybe you're learning lessons right now and your divine partner is not, and then they're going to learn lessons and then you're not. I don't know what that is. But maybe it means something to somebody listening. But what I'm seeing is love here. It's going to come back for you, okay? It's going to come back for you. It's the Ace of Cups. It's like, that is divine love, okay? So I see divine love being a possibility for you in your future. But until then, I think that you need to stay focused on what it is that you're doing, okay? And I will go ahead and put these 2 cards here for you just to make you feel better. There is love for you. You just have to get focused on your work for right now. But here you had the 4 of Wands crowning you, and you had one of them was crowning, and then the other one was underlying. Maybe the Page of Cups underlying or crowning. It doesn't matter. It means you're sandwiched with ideas of love and with this reality of love that can happen for you, okay? All right, so anyway, I'm going to stop this reading now with a quick summary. Let me give it to you. So, dear Aquarius, thank you for coming to this reading. If this resonates with you, then please take it. If it doesn't, then please leave it. The message that's came through today is for Aquarians who are having trouble managing their sexual appetites, their sexual cravings, their sexual desires, and or their sexual behaviors. For those of you who are involved in hypersexual behavior and you're actually taking action on that, you're being warned that you are barking up the wrong tree in terms of your health. So I do definitely see what do we call this, sexually transmitted diseases or STIs or STDs, whatever you're calling it these days. I do see that for you. So please, for those of you who are being promiscuous, be careful with that. Spirit is also saying, for those of you who have this, these cravings, before you do anything, please be mindful. What I'm seeing is that Spirit is saying that you should, for right now, practice abstinence or practice self-love. There's nothing wrong with a little self-love, they're saying. So maybe some of you need to hear that out there. There's nothing wrong with self-love. If you feel that there's something wrong with self-love, I would invite you to go back and look at the way that you are viewing that action and what perspectives, religious, social, whatever it is that's working in your mind, what has contributed to that worldview. Okay? All right. I'm also seeing that Spirit is coming through to say to Aquarians and to cross watchers that the Aquarius in this reading is on divine assignment. And they're literally like slowing it down. That's why I'm taking this tone. They are on divine assignment. They are away at school. They are at school. So please focus on you so that you are not disturbing our young initiate, is what they're saying. Okay, and they're saying it just like that. Now, doesn't mean that you can't be together. They're saying This person is almost done their training. Give them the time they need. Last week, this is me, Janelle, coming in to say, last week I said divine timing was at work, and now they're saying it again, and I could feel the polite frustration with which they're saying it. They are away at school, so please give them the space that they need to do that. So some of you Pisces have not... I'm sorry, not Pisces. Pisces, yes. Some of you are Pisces, and if you look in the last Pisces reading, some of you are doing well, and some of you aren't, okay? But I feel that this is also for anybody who is attracted to an Aquarius right now, who resonates with this, okay? So that's the energy that Spirit is coming through with. Now, Aquarians, for you, okay, if this resonates with you, your angels and guides are saying, stop it. Okay? That's literally what they're saying, because they're literally about to put the squash on that. Now, as the reader, once again, I just want to remind you, Aquarians, all is not lost. You are almost done with this divine training. Now, what does almost done mean? It could mean like a few weeks, you know? You're almost done. Literally, as of last week, you were 3/5 of the way. So I feel very happy in knowing that you're almost done with this, and soon you can dun, 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 dun. I just pulled a card for you. I felt guided to. You can drink up all the love that you want. Aww. Sweet. At the same time, I think this is a great training that you're going through, Aquarius, because guess what? You are being trained for something bigger and better, whatever that is. I'm not sure. Okay, so long story short, that's that. Oh, excuse me. I was wondering why this card wasn't being played. Okay. Interesting. The way this comes across now is Spirit, because I was like, why is this card way over here and not with the rest? Spirit is now saying that with that guidance, they're literally like, with that guidance, okay? They're like, don't make me put the squash on this, love. With that guidance, Spirit is giving a blessing. They're saying, all right, the training is kind of almost up, and I see you itching. They're saying, go ahead and connect with the people around you. They're saying, okay, reach out and communicate. Do your thing, but do not go crazy. Okay? They're saying, you're almost done. And when you're done, you can have everything you want. That's literally the energy I'm feeling. But we need you to just finish this training. But they're saying, yes, reach out a little bit. So I feel like they wanted the cross watchers to know and Aquarians to know, don't screw this up. And now they're saying you can have a little time together. Aww. But no hypersexuality, no doing too much, no emotional upsets, just a little time together. Okay? So thank you, Spirit, for reaching out and literally saving that one thing for the end. So quick, super summary. Aquarians, you're busy learning a lesson right now that is extremely important to your life. So while Spirit is giving you a little bit of leeway to connect to people that you love or to date or just whatever it is for you, they're saying, do not blow this. Do not screw this up. Do not get into sexual stuff right now. Just a little texting here and there is okay. A little, connection is okay. And they're saying to cross watchers, if you're watching, please respect this process. If you do want to reach out and stuff, please make sure that you're being responsible about it and do not disrupt this process. Okay? Wow, Spirit's coming, flexing today. Okay? All right, thank you for watching. For Aquarians, if you'd like to get more information about what's going on, sorry, this tickles me. If you'd like to get more information about this, please look in the description box below for any services that I offer. Either way, I'm really interested to tune in next week, and I hope that you will too, to see if there's another message for you in particular, or if there's another message for other Aquarians. All right, be safe out there. Bye.